It's your boy T-Lad, and today I'll be talking why the gym doesn't equal health, and it's gonna piss off you gym bros, you gym hoes. Don't take it personal, it's just a joke. My first reason for this is no one really talks about how important your diet, your sleep, your lifestyle, or the sun is. Everyone's diet is shit. Every fitness person, the diet is fucking shit. They eat chicken and rice, they eat fast food, they eat protein slop, they eat complete bullshit. If you really think that's natural food, no it's not. Okay, you should be eating 2 pounds of red meat a day, along with some eggs, some seasonal fruit. If you're younger, probably some raw dairy, so things like raw milk, raw colostrum, raw kefir, you know. And no one really talks about that because those are the foods that actually promote hormonal health. And what most gym bros eat, they eat complete bullshit. They eat protein powder, protein pancakes like a fucking pussy. They eat protein bars, protein cookies, protein chips, protein jello, protein, just complete nonsense, you know? Protein this, protein that. Bro, eat some meat. You're made out of meat. Motherfucker, like what are you talking about? Protein? Bro, eat some meat. You're made out of meat. Eat some animals, bro. Okay, don't be a human. Don't be a fucking psychopath. Don't be a dumbass, right? And no one else talks about sleep. Sleep 8 to 9 hours. Sleep is important. That's where you recover. That's where you fucking, build your muscle. That's where you build your test, okay? You need to be sleeping 8 to 9 hours a day. No phones before or after you wake up. 30 minutes within, right? You don't want to stimulate your mind. You're trying to calm the fuck down. Your cortisol is high in the morning. You're trying to calm the fuck down. You're trying to lower your cortisol in the evening. You're trying to calm the fuck down. So don't be on your phone. Don't be doing dumb shit. Sleep in the dark room. Sleep in the cold room. So you produce more tests because your balls produce more sperm in the test when it's a bit cold. Not too cold, obviously. Don't be a fucking idiot. And your lifestyle, you should have a sustainable lifestyle. Your whole life shouldn't be the gym. You get what I'm saying? Like you should be, having a fun lifestyle. You should go into the beach, whatever you may like to do. You should be going outside in the sun. Just having fun with your kids. Say maybe playing around with your kids. Being that. Imagine you're that guy who plays around with his kids, like unlike other fucking dad or pussy. Or maybe you're a mom watching this, right? You're just playing around with your kids and no one else is doing that. Yo, your kids love attention. I remember I was walking home and I see some dad on his phone, right? And this really got me, I don't know, it kind of made me a bit sad. Like, I don't really get sad like that. But like, it's like, bro, your kid wants attention. Your kid wants to, play with you. It's like, bro, and you're just on your phone, mindless. Like, I just felt bad too, because it's like also nighttime too, right? And that's where you get robbed, Me, I'm like aware. I'm like aware. I'm like awake. My mind does not shut the fuck up. I'm awake, so I notice it. I'm like, bro, your daughter wants to play with you. Like, have some, like, bro, spend time with your daughter. It's like, bro. And then, of course, when she grows up, when she's older, you're really wondering, like, oh, why does she listen to me, blah, blah, blah. Well, you didn't fucking listen to her, or you're on your phone. She's gonna do the same shit, you dumbass. So it's like, bro, you gotta pay attention. You gotta have a nice lifestyle, right? Your whole life shouldn't be the gym. Your whole lifestyle, the things you do in your life should benefit you. You shouldn't be doing dumb shit like video game, watching porn, watching Netflix, fucking scrolling IG. That shit stimulates your mind like fucking crazy. You get a crazy brain fog from that. And no one talks about the last one, but sun. Sun is very important. People are like, oh, skin cancer, blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up, bro. You a pussy. The sun is the reason the earth is alive. The sun makes plants grow. The sun makes trees grow. So why would it make us grow? Skin cancer was the thing 1,000 years ago. Or whenever, the food revelation, however you say it, was a thing, Fridges weren't even a thing since like 1942. So we couldn't even store food at home. That's how people are just fat as fuck, because food's everywhere, people are just eating complete bullshit, eating oats, fiber. In fact, Kellogg's, they made grains and cereals to lower men's testosterone, so they stop masturbating. So that's how bad grains really are, to be honest. So that's why I believe, you should get more sunlight, it resets your circadian rhythm, especially in the morning. The first thing you do when you wake up, go outside in the sun. Maybe take a shit, okay, if you really need to take a shit. But go outside, eat some watermelon if it's hot, right? But if you're in the winter, which is not optimal, you should probably try to move to a warmer climate. You should get the sun. The sun's important. Media, bro. Social media really fucks up young teenage boys and girls' minds. Man, yeah, I'm like 18 now. I can see through all the bullshit. I can see through all the guys, all the fitness guys. First of all, they're all cucks. They can't say what they want. If they say, oh, this is bad for you, they're gonna lose their fucking money. So that's why, keep doing it. They're harming themselves too in the process. And most importantly, harming kids, which is something I don't really like, you know, I find it kind of annoying. Really, just it's like, bro, it's unrelatable. Why you like, bro? It's a kid. They're most vulnerable. They don't understand shit. They think, oh, fancy product, oh, protein powder, oh, it must be good for me. No, it's fucking not. It's a pill. Why? If you think a pill, okay, if you think of something, a pill or a powder, some bullshit's gonna change your life. No, it's fucking not. If you think, you know, you're gonna look like one of these guys, they're not. They're on roids, their diet shit, their lifestyle shit. You know, their life shit. They have a bloated face, bro. Don't fall for that shit, okay? Do not fall for that. The gym should be more about your health, not just about being jacked, okay? And you won't even get jacked fast if you do it that way, anyways, unless you're on roids, which you shouldn't do, because you're not gonna be able to have kids, which is the most important thing. Focus on the basics. Don't focus on the other shit. You won't even need it, right? If your hormones are on point, if you're male or female, it doesn't matter. You don't need makeup. You don't need all this plastic surgery, okay? Unless you got in a fucking car crash and your face is completely deformed and shit, you know what I'm saying? Okay, go ahead. I get it. You want to look good. I have no problem with that. Supplements, peptides, and roids are my next point. You know, I feel like it's heavily promoted. Every influencer, they have their own protein powder, BCAA, creatine, all this fucking pre-workouts. You don't need any of this shit. If you think a supplement's gonna change your life, no, it's fucking not. It's made of bullshit ingredients, mass-produced, fancy fucking labeling. You know, would you rather your ribeye or protein powder? You would fucking take the ribeye every day, unless you're a fucking psychopath. You know, and most supplements they have are fucking bullshit ingredients. They have gums that destroy your gut, fucking artificial sweeteners. You know, you can't even digest your protein anyways, and it's casein protein, which is not, you know, as digestible compared to like meat protein. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty obvious. Your body's made of meat, so you're gonna eat meat. Peptides are bullshit. I feel like the rapes, but we'll see. I mean, don't take it, bro. It's not natural. Why would like, you know, if it's not natural, then same thing with roids, you know. People think, oh, people with roids, they look good, they shortcut, bro. They still have to put in the work, and they don't even look good. They just look unaesthetic. Like they're gonna die early. You can't have kids. Kids are the most important thing in the world, you know. If you're infertile, it's kind of unattractive, I would say. Like if I was a girl and heard my man, you know, unfertile, I'm like, what the fuck? You can't have kids? Why am I with you? You know, the fuck's the point? You can't have kids, and okay, one for a new one. Like fuck. The fitness industry, like, it doesn't really give you a good lifestyle. It doesn't teach you any of this shit. That's why you gotta, you know, use your mind, use your brain. I know it's hard. We all use ChatGPT to cheat in school. Yes, I know. We all do dumb shit, you know. We all cheat on tests. I know every single person, even people with jobs, even the adults, they all cheat on tests, something. Maybe there's one fucking geek who didn't, but I mean, is he really going anywhere? You know, maybe he did, but then again, that's so. If he only has money, then who cares? Like, you know, so you gotta have the other things in life also, right? It's about a balance of everything. You gotta have your money, you gotta have kids, you gotta have a nice car, you gotta have, you know, your woman relationships, your male business relationships, all that shit. Boy, to that, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.